Some new rules now for ArtPrize. It appears organizers are placing limits on some of the most popular artists. 24-hour News 8's Mark Thompson's live in front of the Bob, right out there by the Steam Pig now, with more on exactly who will be affected by this change. Mark?
Well, Brian, it will affect artists with entries like the Steam Pig that you see here at the Bob that made it into the top 10 last year. But I want to point out, first and foremost, that this new rule change will not go into effect for this year's competition. It will start for ArtPrize 2012. Now, here is the change. According to a blog post on the ArtPrize website, all artists whose entries make it into the top 10 will not be allowed to participate the following year. Organizers say that they made the rule change in response to artists who said that the top 10 have an unfair advantage because of all the attention that they get when they make the top 10 and all of the discussion there. Now, the organizers say the change is in an attempt to keep the competition new and give different artists a chance at earning some of those money prizes and get recognized for their work. And while that top 10 artist would be excluded from the competition in the year immediately following their success, they will be allowed to rejoin the competition starting 2 years after their top 10 win. Now, I spoke with one of the artists of Nessie, which was that sea creature, of course, that was featured in the Grand River for the first year of ArtPrize and made the top 10. And he says that he's in favor of the new rules. He says that it's great. It will keep the ArtPrize competition fresh. Now, I also spoke with an artist who worked on not only Nessie, but also the Steam Pig here at the Bob, and he was a little less committal in his endorsement for the new rules. He basically said that rules are rules, and he will follow them. Of course, it would definitely have affected him because he had 2 top 10 entries for ArtPrize. Now, organizers say they did not implement that rule for this year's competition because many of the top 10 artists had already begun working on their pieces, and it would have been unfair to spring it on them at this point. But at least we do know that organizers plan on having ArtPrize around for a long time, and we'll just have to see how these new rules play out closer to the competition when it starts coming up this summer. Reporting live in Grand Rapids, Mark Thompson, 24-hour News 8.